Hey everybody and welcome to the Bandite stream. Let's just remove this message real quick. Poof. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Let's make this official. Hey everybody and welcome to the Let's Make an Animated Short stream part 19. Yeah. Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Ooh, sorry. Just to finish up some stuff. Wasn't quite ready at 1 p.m. exactly. How's everybody doing? So, today I will be listening to some jazz hip hop. It's a genre. I'm kind of fond of the last couple of. So if you just look jazz hip hop, you can listen along to the same genre. It's a nice genre. Hey Scott, how are you doing? Also working on mine parallel to this. Wish you a productive day. Thanks. Yeah, how this will be productive. Thanks for likes already, guys. Holy moly. Okay, so last time I had our boy running here. And this running animation looks fine. Well, let me put my music a little bit more silent so I can hear myself. There we go. Yes. Alright. And now we're gonna get into the heart of it, which is animation. So I did one thing as a test already. Let's open up a new Blender file here. So last time I said I would render out the rain in the set so we could see how it looks. So I'm just gonna add a video editing panel here, and then we'll go to the animation project, to the look depth render. Oh no, wait, I actually have to add a image sequence, go to the animation project. What? I think I have to select all the yeah, where is it? Hello. Oh no, on the movie strip ads. Okay, so because I want to do this all for free, I can't do this in Premiere, of course. I would prefer to use Premiere. If anybody has some, hey Shiva, how you doing? If anybody has a cool open source alternative, because I'm gonna try to do it in Blender, but I'm already running into some kind of. Do I have to really select all of these? Okay, animate strip. Yeah, I have to. Cool. Let's just move this to frame number 1. So there's still a simulation problem where the rain will the first frame seems fine for some reason, but then it just starts it all spawns at the emitter, but after that it looks fine. I did make some changes. Let me real quickly show you this. I didn't do, because I made the render test and I thought like it didn't look good. Yeah, let's go to the look depth test. Layout, and the only thing I changed is the emitter above the tree is now just a circle, and there's now a also a disc surrounding the tree for the rain that doesn't fall, and it looks a lot better. So let's see the screen test I did. So here we see the first shot. It looks good, so it looks pretty good. So the rain falls. It's nice. Also the effect we added, the procedural effect, looks very cool. So I might make a tutorial, or might investigate further and make a tutorial about it. Oh, apparently I'm dropping some frames. Yeah, I shouldn't make my computer load too many frames in. And then also, let's just show the rain here. It looks pretty good. So let's just, there you go. Yeah, can just loop this. That looks good. I'm pretty happy. I might make the rain faster even. for this shot, but in this shot it looks fine. Like they're only in frame for a couple of, like 2 or 3 frames. Well, here you can kind of, it's nice enough. So it looks very cool. Yeah, so our shot is, I mean, I'm really liking how the shot is starting to look. I also increased the amount of particles, I doubled them. But that's the only thing I did. So just, I'm not gonna save this. So yeah, now we actually want to start animating. And so I want to start blocking out the scene. So we're just gonna check if the stream is still okay. Yeah, the stream seems okay. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, buffering video on my computer while streaming. Apparently not such a good idea. I should upgrade my machine. So, let's go and open up the rough, the very rough file that we made, which was, let's see here. Where do we put this? Was this the test scene? No. Did I just save this on the storyboard 02? Oh, it's just a storyboard. Naming is important. Didn't do anything. Base scene. Did I already lay out? Oh yeah, I put that in a different folder. Okay. So no problem. So we already have our cameras set up here. And we have the very rough placement of our characters here. Of course, this is not the latest file of our character, as we can see by the look dev, and also not of our set. Our set is going to be the easiest to replace, so let's just go to layout. I'm just go to set. I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah. Oh no, that was not it. Delete hierarchy. Yeah. And then what we can do, I'm just gonna put my cursor to the world origin just to be sure. File, link. I'm gonna link it again. I mean, we made the latest version in the look dev test, right? Yes, or the animation test. Oh man, I'm getting confused. Object. Yeah. So we have our. We don't want to add the rain and such. That's. But we just want to add our set. Here, we all named them correctly, so that's nice. We don't need our grass. Yeah, that should be good. So link. This will now be linked. So now we have the correct. Now I see that it's not in the correct position, or rather, the rest is not in the correct position. There is a problem, but we can move the rest, and that it might have the correct position. Since this is still all rough, I think I can just do this manually. I mean, if I just move everything, ooh, oh boy, just move everything except for the set. Because characters don't really matter as well, because I guess it was here somewhere. Just gonna check if my camera in the first frame is correct. That seems good. Oh yeah, because these are red. Okay, so let's Control Z. Let's see where the issue is. I'm gonna bring back the old set and then wonder why this isn't in the center. We can fix this by actually parenting everything to the set and then resetting the set. There we go. That should fix it, although I think the characters were still... No, it fixed it. Yeah, so they now run around in the correct position. Now we can just play the parent and keep transform everything. Except our characters, yeah. So we have our cameras here. I'll just select all the cameras. Doof. Okay, and then just clear parents. Nope. Oh, because I have them selected here. Can I clear parents here? No. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so how do I, can I not, yeah, I can select them here, but not with the box select, so that's weird. Yeesh. Okay, there we go. And then clear parent keep transform. Clear parent. But sure it would have worked. Let's just add an empty sphere. Put it on 0, 0, 0. Call this camera origin. And then selecting all the cameras. Julie, thanks. Screen is blurry. Yeah, that's your internet connection, man. And then select the camera origin last, and then just parent it to that. Oh, parent and keep transform. Okay, and now they're still animated, right? So if I pick this one, that's camera 12. So that's around. So come on, here. Oh, okay. Something went wrong here. Where is his keyframes, man? Okay, so let's undo this. Let's check camera 12 now. Oh, so they're animated, they're still animated in the correct position. Okay. Okay, so am I just stuck with this? This is linked, right? Okay, so why did it work before and not now anymore? So if I just parent this, let's just test this with camera. I'm just gonna increase so you see what I'm doing. So here this camera is animated, still animated. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think I accidentally moved it like this. So you need to lock your objects. Keep transform. Now it's all the way over here. WTF. Clear and keep transform. No. Clear parent. No. Why is that? You're not parented to anything else, are you? Oh, good. Clear parent and keep transform. No. Why is this? I mean, I get that he has a relative position, but keeping the transform should work, right? Is it because it's animated? Oh, now it's in the wrong position again. That's in the correct position. Okay. Hey, Vikas, what are your PC specifications? I have an i5, an NVIDIA GTX 970, 2 SSD drives, 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is way not enough, but I'm upgrading that soon. Yeah, that's the important part, right? Yeah, it's a bit of an olden computer. Okay, so what if I can I, this is a package, right? Can I unlink this without anything breaking? Nope. It still breaks, right? Oops. Or it doesn't. Oh, okay, so that was a solution. I just delete it. Okay. I love that his eyebrows are floating way up here. Yeah, okay, so now everything seems fine. Cool. Cool. So we don't need this anymore. Oh, but now everything is back to its default position. Okay, but now everything, it's fine. Okay, what is this? This is the focus of? Oh no, these are the yeah, part of the, yeah. Okay, so let's just hope that this is gonna be enough. Let's get everything bang. I'm gonna try and Control Z until, because I just need to offset of where I put that tree, right? So I'm just gonna check. Well, I can just reopen the file, I guess. Okay, so discard changes. Reopen the file. Let's see what's going on. So everything is in relative to correct position, but I'm not sure how this happens. We're just gonna, I guess I just put it here. Okay then. Then we're just gonna go manually. I mean, the position should be on 0, 0, 0 for sure, but let's look dev test object and get our set here. There we go. I'm gonna put that in a, back to layout for a second. New set. Okay. And then we just want to move that so it is, yeah, that seems correct. It's in the correct position, more or less. I mean, we do need to still animate, so it's not that big of a deal. And then the old set we can delete now. Cool. There we go. All right. So second thing we want to do is our characters. I actually want to very easily go into viewport display. No, that's the bones. I want you. I want the mesh. Give me. Can I not? Oh, cool. So what I want to do, can I just hide? Wait, let me check my filters here. Oh, not selectable. Okay, so if I just hide this and this display as wire, although it doesn't even have a pose, and then just, can I put this in another layer? Just gonna make this. This is just gonna be the position of our block out, so that we can, because we're not gonna need the rest. I'm gonna hide waffle here, and I'm gonna do the same thing with his rig. I'm just gonna move this, so just so we can see it as a reference, right? Okay, so now we just have our cameras. Now, oh boy, it's amazing, bro. Thanks for your sharing. No problem, Ong. Thanks for watching. Let's see. So now I want to append. No, I want to link our, where is he? Final boy. object. And we're gonna link the eyes, hair, not the raincoat, not yet, at least. So I'm gonna show you that in a second. And yeah, the rest of the necessary objects. Yeah. So I'm gonna link these, right? So we have them down here. Down here. He's still in the pose of like what we were modeling. Okay. And now we can make a proxy. My name is Proxy. That's an old reference. Okay, so now I have this rig, and there's no. Yeah, and what we're gonna do as well is move this. I'm just gonna rename the old characters rough, and I'm gonna move these in a new collection. Characters. Okay. I'm just gonna disable rough for now. I'm just gonna disable the props. It can stay. Yeah. So this should not be visible, but this should also be under characters, right? This as well. Oh, come on. And the eye outer, of course. Okay, cool. So now we can pose him, right? And let's have our timeline here. Push it a little up. There we see when which shot is. All right. So another thing, before we start animating this, so first we're gonna animate the first shot with just the boy, or the first two shots, or well, block them out at least. One thing we can already do, if I open up another Blender here, I'll go to the animation test. There we go. And we have our running animation, right? What we can do. Hello. Oh yeah. Just enable my rig. Here we go. Keyframes, right? If we go to our one thing I kind of want to do here is kind of just copy them. I think it's gonna be easier because I'm gonna do the test here. So go to animation. I'm gonna actually change this to a graph editor. Here, can I just paste? Oh, something. So we can go here, view, select, if that's an channel key, probably. Copy keyframes, yeah, it's just, and then in here, normally, I should have key. Nah, it doesn't work, okay. Oops. Should have put that on another layer. Let's put it on another layer. Poof. I'm just gonna really quickly. Can I not? Huh. Oh, okay. Well then. Because the way I want to animate this, I'm just gonna emulate this here, is put this on constant. And what you're gonna see now is a little bit of a choppier animation that we still have to kind of clean up, right? So you can kind of see if we put this on, let's just put this on PC for now, right? For instance, we want to have another keyframe here of our arm. So I'm just gonna select my two arms here. Oops. And key available, and that's on frame 4. So on frame 12, no, 11, I want to do the same. All right. That should already give a clear view of what I'm doing here. I kind of want to have this. It's not perfect yet, but to have this kind of choppier animation. There's a couple of reasons for this. I'm gonna make it smoother though than this, but it's like pseudo stop motion. The reason for this is to have more control over my poses, and just to have a yeah, a little bit. This is kind of half a stylistic choice, half a choice to kind of save some time on animation. Although that might backfire, and we might actually yeah, need more time. So what we can do though is if you go into PC again, or let's keep this on the constant, yeah. So then we can fine tune the different poses, right? So this is the pose, this is the pose, and I can see that in between here we should actually have this pose as well. So I'm just gonna go Control C this, and then in between. Oh wait, there already something not right here. Oh yeah, because this should be flipped. Oops, no. And then key them. Alright. So we kind of already have our running animation, but I kind of want to make a second running animation to get that practice going, you know. So I'm just gonna orient him the correct way, check if that's correct. Yes. Alright, and then we're just gonna make one loop of him running. We're kind of using this as a reference, so that was a 14 frame run from frame 1 to frame 14. All right. So let's see here. Let's focus on the first shot. So I'm just I'm gonna do this all in one file still for the blockout. Just in the blockout, I'm gonna do rough emotions, very rough poses, just so we get an even better idea of how our animation is going. All right. So let's get to it. So I'm just gonna have our entire shot here playing. Oops, that's one frame too many, I think. Yes. There we go. And then, I mean, we're just gonna start from the start. I should have my. Oh, we have enough space here. I mean, I have two screens, but I want you guys to see everything that I'm seeing, so I'm just gonna go in here and select my storyboards from front view, and I'm just gonna make the background white so we can see it. All right, I'm gonna make my screen a little bit less bright by lowering this, just to get a nice silhouette. There you go, a little bit of color. Let me color didn't hurt nobody. So I'm gonna save this as a new file. I'm gonna say 02 short block 01. Right? Yay, animation. So we can now see at what frame our boy running in. So we kind of decided on having 2 seconds. I'm also gonna go in here because these settings need to be correct now. Our frame rate is 24 FPS, but we want to put that on 30. That's gonna speed everything a little bit up. Huh, might not be good. Let's go to 25. Make sacrifices. And it's gonna speed it up by just a fraction. So I think it's a bit extreme to have him run from here to here in 30 frames. It's gonna be like, I mean, it's doable. I mean, he doesn't have to stop here, right? He arrives in the next shot. So let's just start animating his position. So I'm gonna press my record here. What we can do here is actually put our magnet on. I think we can do this. And then just, yeah, snap him to the actual floor. There we go. I mean, you can even put on align rotation, and then he will always be facing the correct, but we kind of don't want to do that, so. So let's see here. Am I keying? So I'm just gonna zoom in here as well. My auto key is on, but it's not keying. So keying set failed to insert. Okay, that is interesting. Why not? I'm working on the proxy, right? Yeah. Available. What's going on? No, come on. What's going on there? Wait, is that not a feature anymore? Okay, we have a thing somewhere, right? No. Info, there we go. No suitable context info for active key. Well, that's normal if you get that error, but if you turn this off. There we go. And now is he now keyed in the correct position? Okay, so we had to activate those keys first. Okay, cool. And then by the last frame, he needs to arrive at the tree. This is about the correct position. Cool. Why is this not keyed now? Come on. Really? Why doesn't he do that now? Come on. Why is auto keying not working? So he does set it, but if I move to another, what is going on? Okay, something is going on. Something's going on. Keying. Layered recording. What is that? So I can auto set, but then if I move to another frame, it won't insert keyframes. Cycle aware. Nope. That's not it. Insert keyframe. No active keying set. And then replace. Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay, there we go. So the auto keying has to be on add and replace. Okay. So now we just see him move from there to there. And I'm already gonna put this on constant because that's that's necessary for anyway. So, but first I'm gonna put this on linear just to make things easier. So we can have a reference kind of where he is. I'll just make him run on the x-axis. So he goes from, yeah, let's just put him in full silhouette here. Make sure he's out of frame. Nope. Poof. frame. It kind of slows down here. Yeah, we want to make sure he's moving at a constant speed, so we're gonna move this a little bit here. We can kind of get a reference of where he's. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So in here, I'm also just gonna put a keyframe, and in between. I'm not gonna be too specific with this now. Now, if I put this on constant, now we kind of have our steps here. We kind of see how fast, like, I'm gonna move these keys a little bit up so we can see that last pose a bit longer. So let's pretend he's not there. No, I think that's fine. So let's see here. Let's go to that first frame that we see him. There we go. Let's put him in a. Let's put him a bit up. I'm gonna put some reference on my other screen running. There we go. That will do. And we're gonna start by just simply make him down a bit. So yeah, it's auto keying for everything. Okay, that's good. Just kind of looking up the hill. Oh yeah, let me put on viewport display in front. There we go. So of course we want this to go forward. We want his fingers to be kind of collapsed and his hand kind of. There we go. I can already select these. Control C. Select these. Control Shift V. There we go. And this one I'm gonna put back here. Can move her shoulders. I think like these can I still? Oh yeah. Oh cool. Can do it in pose mode. Okay. I'm gonna make this a lot smaller so I can actually see my mesh here. If you're running, you're actually kind of moving your shoulders along a little bit. We're gonna do that. Then make sure hands on the clip. Okay. Our next one is here. It's kind of far, and that's about. It's only 9 frames, so he's kind of making big leaps because this is one running animation, right? Yeah, that's one step he takes. So that's another test we're gonna do now. Just gonna go select these two shoulders as well and the foot positions. I'm gonna copy that pose, and then on this one I'm gonna straight up. All right. And in between, I'm gonna have to, because now I'm kind of doing some blocking tests. Let me see. Here we should be pushing backwards. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Lunging a little bit. Let's make sure his foot doesn't stretch. It's already put everything here on constant. Just gonna change the mat cap here. Just something where, yeah, I can see the silhouette. Puts his foot down here, right? He jumps off. His next foot's gonna be here. If I just move this a little bit, I can annihilate this. Just gonna go forward here. Just see where he places. He places his foot down here. Bends through. Not sure if I should rotate that one. We kind of have that. Wait, let me see if I'm doing this correct. Right? So from this to this is a bit weird. Yeah, let's try this again. Here, do the keyframes here. So, it kind of jumps off here, right? Then his other foot is going forward. Then here. His foot here, other foot coming forward. Then, and then he's already there. Yeah, you can kind of see the pickle that we're in. So we're gonna have to scale this animation a bit up and have him run into frame a little bit earlier. Yeah, some timing things you only see. Yeah, but he can move a little bit more forward, so I think like the perspective kind of allows this. So it goes from. Oh boy, what's going on here? Oops, I think I accidentally. Yes. Okay, so I think if we rotate him a bit more, I can get away with this. Although it might be a bit too much of a jump here. Let's go to side view, why not? Yeah, have to. Yeah, that makes more sense. So that this and the next one should indeed be this, but then it's gonna be way more down here. Now we just get this one mirrored. Whoops. Of course you want. Yeah, come on. You don't want to mirror copy paste the we go. We have both. Can I cheat a little bit more forwards? Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, there's things moving. Let's make the constant. So yeah, we see that here he's way too far. But we can get away with this, I think. Maybe just a little bit up. And he doesn't need to fly, right? Oops. It's the wrong frame. Just move this over. There we go. I think even this one can be a bit higher. It really moves. I mean, this is basically a loop, right? So let's just delete our other keys here for a second. Make sure we have the correct thing here. So what I want to do is copy the pose here, and then on 75, I'm going to Control Shift V and put them in the correct position. Jumps a little bit high. Okay, I want the landing position. I'm literally yeah, I should disable layers that I'm not using at the moment. What we can do here is not the head, but select the face. And I'm just gonna delete all the keyframes here, and then remove the face from the equation for a second. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Move this up. Okay, it's kind of thing I'm going for. So now we need this pose. Just gonna select the necessary. Sometimes I think I might be too lazy to be an animator. 81. And move down here, I guess. Maybe a bit further. So now, and that can go a little bit faster actually. So we might actually have a chance to fasten it up a little bit again. Well, it doesn't go fast enough for my taste. Let's see what distance he travels in the camera. I think he hops a little bit too much now, but it's easily fixable. I think like okay. And we just can do now. So right, stretch, land, push. This push goes a little bit too. Yeah, kind of push this one a little bit more here. Also, like let's space these out evenly. Let's put it on 65. Oh god. 65. Let's put this one in. Oof. Intervals of 3. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the chat down below. An 80, yeah. Yeah, I think it should be pushing more from the floor. There we go. That's a nice animation. We can do now, let's just copy these keyframes. So select everything except our roots. Maybe I can already go in here. Need everything we don't need actually. We need the. We don't need animation on this for the moment. We cannot select. How can I not see what I'm selecting? That's annoying. I think we don't need the fingers to be animated at the moment. So we're just gonna remove some form. It's all nice. Or like an eye target. Doesn't really matter. And then we can animate a little bit cleaner. Just the pasting the pose might be a bit yeah, like forearm spin. We don't really need. Spine is fine. Toe is fine. Spine. The pole. I mean, I'm gonna delete the keyframes because I'm just gonna put them in front of him. The thumb here, yeah. I mean, basically when you see this, it kind of means that they're not moving in between. So it might already be a giveaway that these might not be necessary though. Alright. But then the rest, let's see if this still works. Yeah. We might have the head still look up here, and then only have it go down. This pose might still be looking down, and here it can look up again. Yeah, looks fine. Okay, so what we can do now, is select all our keyframes here. Yes, and go through, just duplicate them. And the only thing we need to adjust here is kind of, hello. Oh, there we go. It's kind of the position here. Oops. Goes back to the floor. There we go. This might be a bit beyond blocking, but everybody has their own level of detail for blocking. Oh, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with the raincoat later. So I can hear, I kind of memorize the foot position, and then I'm just about here. Kind of pushes himself off. Let's see. Little inconsistencies here and there, but I think that kind of makes it a little bit more beautiful. And then animating a perfect loop. It kind of has some character to it. So he doesn't run from out of frame yet. So let's fix that issue. You can already see that we're kind of running out of space here for him to be able to run up the entire hill. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be a bit cheeky about this. See if this works. But this is basically our base here. And our rotation is good, but our scale, we don't need scale. Oh. I'm just gonna turn off the scale. Whoops, that wasn't good. What doesn't matter. Our location, I'm just gonna normalize. I'm gonna select, where's the button to, I'm gonna press period. That's what I'm doing. Yes, I'm gonna make the origin a 2D cursor, and I'm just gonna move this off. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but this should be, it should push the animation somewhat in, so if I push this even more, am I pushing more than his, I think I am. Come on. Let me disable the rotation and the scale here. I disabled them, but they're still here. Lock them. Let's just lock everything except our scale and basically remove our keyframes for our scale, right? Hello, delete. Oh, that's the visible button. Okay, let's go back until I made that adjustment. I'm a city man. Come on, why is it not doing anything? Edit. Oh, it's just going slow. Okay. Undo. Undo. The animation is fine now. Looks a bit quirky, but yeah, let's just have only our scales visible. Delete them. And our rotation. I'm gonna check if I maybe overrid them a little bit. Yeah, so they're back now. Okay. So what I just want to do in the by the way, why is this on quaternion? There could be a problem. Why is this quaternion? If I change this now, I have to. No, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. And the rotation is gone, but we can adjust that later again. Yeah, it still looks fine. It's good. Okay, so back to our location. The thing I want to do is just to scale this up a little bit so that kind of cheat him moving faster towards the and see what we can get away with in terms of speed. I think he kind of makes a big leap here. But I think for the rest, and like I think here you can go a little lower. Oh wait, yeah, it's the wrong. Oh come on, really? Okay, that's the wrong frame. So I'm just fixing this in frame to see how it looks in frame. I think he doesn't make a big enough leap here, right? Oh, come on, did I do it again? Stop. Yeah, this should be already be closer to. I'll put this on constant. Hops. So his third hop is this one is a bit fast. I think I'll just push it a little bit back. I think this one is a bit too calm, so might let's push it here. Yeah, there we go. That's smoother. And this one might also be a bit too high. Push him back down again. I'm gonna turn on ambient occlusion so I can see or just shadow. Will that help? No. Kinda wanna see studio. There's just a cavity thing, huh? So I kinda wanted to check if he hits the floor. Maybe we can just check that in front view, right? Oh, he hits the floor. Also the jumps, but it's okay. Let's see how this looks. I think the last one can also be a bit further. Just all in the interest of having him arrive at the tree on time. Poof, poof. All right. All right. So what we can do now is so he has this left push here. So we're gonna go to the previous left push. Select all the frame. Yeah. Select the frames here. And shift them to frame 101. Alright, we're animating on freeze. Now he's just jumping in place like a lunatic. So we're going to the next frame. This is just gonna be the stream for the next 5 weeks, I guess. Yeah, can still have some talks and such, but just want to make sure here that he arrives at the. Okay, well, I did a whoopsie here. Push like this. And make sure it moves kind of in a curve. And catches this impact. Okay. And here again we kind of see that just having the location here, we might push this a little bit further that he arrives at the tree on time. Off screen. It kind of works. And then we have our timing. Because we want to first have the establishing shot where he's out of frame. Let's also let's just do this real quickly, where you kind of move him out of frame. Yeah, he kind of jumps into. What is this? The left push. So I kind of want the pose prior to this. Yes. Okay. Right. just want to duplicate the keyframes. So these Shift-D, no, just Shift-D, there we go. I said Shift-D, but I did something else. So we can put him coming into frame here. Might be a bit of a stretch, but I think I kind of skewered him. Whoops. What happens here? So let's see if this makes sense from other standpoints, right? Kind of a weird hesitation here. I pushed it a little bit further. Yeah, this point can already be a bit further, I guess. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's just like watching your animation and just previewing it for yourself. That's the most important part. Right. Oh man, I just pulled off a bit of lip. Ooh, with my nails. That hurt. Okay, so we're at 116, we're going to 119 here. So we have our left brace here. We're just going to move to the previous left brace and then to the earlier. I'm just going to duplicate these to these, yeah. And then his position obviously is going to be it's a bit far. This isn't right. Yeah, it should be. I'm just gonna do this really quickly, manual. Yeah. And now we can get away with him arriving in the next frame. All right. So now, check this in the textured mode, of course. It's gonna be a bit slower. I'm gonna do that because I don't want to slow down the stream, of course. But what we can do here is have just a flat texture zone. So why is your flat texture not showing? Showing in normal maps. What? I don't know what this depends on, but wherever floats your boat. Okay, so now for the codes, right? Just put this back on matcap. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna change up my music. I think I'm in the mood for some dark frontier music. Something I found, like, it's an awesome playlist if you just Google the Dark Frontier playlist. It's like country, but like it's all about graves and death and all that gritty stuff. Pretty fun. All right. Because here it's actually not on the floor in this frame, so I'm just gonna move you down. I mean, as long as he kind of looks to be on the floor from frame, but like he might be on the floor, but once we add shadows, it's gonna be really obvious that he's floating. So if I can look, he's kind of floating here as well. So kind of make sure that he's not. Alright, so I'm gonna add file, and I'm gonna append the raincoat. I'm not gonna link it for a number of reasons. I'm gonna add, and it should already, automatically be attached to the rig, so that's nice. But the reason I appended is because we wanted to add shape keys to this, right? Did I link this? No. Oh, I'm still in post mode. Okay, sorry. So I want to be able to move this freely within the. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit weird because Blender is very weird when it goes to modeling post. So we are gonna use shape keys for this. So the way that would work is that I'm, for instance, gonna add one, and I'm gonna say left push. So that is run dash left push. So I know that I use this one to actually. Oh, Jiminy Cricket, come on. So to actually just put this in the correct. I think it kind of makes more sense if. Oh, come on. Put this on connected. So I don't know how to. No, it doesn't seem to work. But he's kind of editing it. Like if I were to rotate it, he still rotates around the origin, but the mouse behaves like I'm rotating around the actual origin. See this? And that is very, very, very annoying, and I don't know how to fix that. If anybody knows how to fix that, leave a comment in the chat. But it's because it's post, but I want to add the shape keys post, obviously. So, and that makes rotating it very hard. So I think like individual origins, no, it doesn't work. Active elements, nope. Yeah. Maybe. I think I'm already. Oh, that could be a solution. If I just. No. That's exactly not what I want. I know how to do it, but only. Yeah, so how do you do it in 2.79? Tell me, I could translate it to 2.8. I think. I wonder if sculpt mode just works as you would expect. No. It's not even reacting. Unless, probably if I go somewhere here. Oh, I actually just have to push this, right? No. Oh, so okay. Sculpt mode works. So we might just use sculpt mode to do this, okay. So we can drag this down. So yeah, the common problem again with this being, whoops, this being connected. If there we go. We can kind of give some schwung to it. There we go. I noticed that this is not a hooded raincoat. Did we ever rig that one? Anyway, now I can animate this, right? Put a keyframe here, and then if we're in the previous, this was 119, so 116, yeah. You can see like, oh, this is another problem we had. Okay. So I kind of want to make sure that this is also in the correct position, right? This is fun. Come on. I'm just gonna delete the pockets. I don't care. So, but now I can animate this to be 0, right? And I can add another one. I'll call run left brace. It's just the names I give to the positions. And this is the brace, like he catches and then he pushes it again at the spot you want the origin to be at. You can put your point at the spot you want the origin to be at. Yeah, but I don't want to change the origin. The problem is that I'm editing while he's being posed. So I have this button on, this one. Without it, this one, I mean. And without it, I'm editing over here. And then everything makes kind of sense. Like if I'm rotating this, it's rotating around the correct axis. But seeing as the code is over here, he tries to solve that problem, and I don't want that. But it's okay. We're just gonna use sculpt mode. Yeah, we're gonna put this on 1. Let's smooth this out. I also want this to be a little bit more down here. And this can be a little bit more. Without moving it too much, of course. Like we see here, that it kind of comes over the shoulder. I want to solve these issues. Go. I'm gonna have to do this 3 or 4 times. Come on. There we go. Now can do object mode. We animate this, and once you arrive here, you put this on 0, right? And what we want to do with both of these is put them on constant as well, right? Now these should be correct. See that here there's still some. So go back to the left push. Yeah, I know what you mean, but that's not gonna be the solution. Get from the matrix. Yeah, looks like it. That also kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. So. Yeah, Pix, I know what you mean, but I don't want to. It's not an issue of putting the pivot point here. It's an issue of it being referenced to that position. Appreciate the help though. Oh, come on. Move some vertices here. There we go. Now this is correct for these two poses. So, and then we have our, this is gonna be our run right, so we have our push, brace, we call this one our right fly, so if the leg is flying, and then the next one is gonna be the push right, right? One, two, wait, did I forget to add a pose here? I think I did. So I was so confused. Basically we can yeah, not to worry. So we have our left brace here, our right brace here. So I'm just gonna go I don't really know what I'm doing. It's this pose, yeah. Let's be this pose. That makes more sense. Okay, so this is our actual right push. So come on. The this is left brace. Wait, why is I did say mirrored, right? So I'm gonna go rotate this again. Kinda cool. Now it's correct. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Man, animation can be confusing at times. Oh, it seems like it's plugging time. I don't have my webcam, so this is gonna be awkward. Let's put our running boy up here again. So, hey everybody, short intermission. If you like the stream and like the tutorials I make on this channel, do check out the Patreon down below. It's a link to my Patreon. I am still kind of figuring out the tiers and give what rewards I should give. So keep that an eye on check. What definitely is included is some feedback on 3D art pieces, animation, or like shading, lighting, whatever you want. Depending on how much you want to support this channel. Also, yeah, if you can spare a very small amount of money each month to support this, and you want more content, please do that, and then you'll have all the videos and tutorials. So if that sounds nice, do check out the Patreon link down below. I'm ever so grateful to everybody who supports me. Okay, plug over, and do like and subscribe. There's a lot of people still watching these streams without being subscribed, and they're very happy with streams or with the videos afterwards. But if you if you want to keep notified, hit the subscribe button, because it also helps me. It helps the channel, and want to get over 9,000 subscribers, of course, and we're slowly getting there. Okay, so this one I should call run left push, so that's correct. This is one run left brace. And then we have our fly. And this is our right fly push, okay? So that makes sense now. So we want to animate this to be on 0, and I kind of want to put a keyframe here as well, just keep things consistent. This is the last push we have to actually make. We only have to do 3. So I'm going to sculpt mode, going to put the value here on 1. And I'm going to pick the grab brush here. You can do this with a tablet. And we don't have to do a lot of fixes here. Just gonna yeah, one can say you don't see this on the camera, then why put all this effort in? But actually we're just gonna mirror this for the other side, and then you do see it. The last thing we want are intersections. So 90% of the work is being done by the rig, and then the rest we do just with the shape keys. So let's just have this come down a little bit nicer. There we go. That's cool. Cool. So I'm gonna put a keyframe here, and then on the next one I'm gonna put it on 0, and I'm also gonna put a keyframe here. What we can do now is in this one, this is the right push, right? So what we're gonna do is put this one on 0, these two as well. I'm just gonna put this one on 1 though. I'm now gonna make a new shape from mix, and I'm gonna put this run right push. I'm gonna put that one on 1. I'm gonna put this one on 0. I'm gonna keep this one. Then I'm gonna mirror the shape key. Oh, successfully mirrored. Still see some issues. We're just gonna solve these by going into sculpt mode. What is that noise? Somebody's using heavy machinery. Ha. There. Just lower the volume a bit. So there we go. All right. So now we also have this one. Key it, and there's still some issues popping up, but that's because I'm gonna key it on all of them. There we go. Because everything should be on constant. Right? Oh, wait, we want this to be on 0. Yes. I was kind of wondering why this was looking weird. So now, yeah, now it's switching between those. Okay. So do this once again. So this is the right brace. I'm gonna put this on 0, put this one on 1, new shape from mix, put this one on 0, put this one on 1, then mirror the shape key. You can kind of see, it's nice. Give it a keyframe, and the next one, put it on 0. And of course, we want to put some constant. and we call this run right brace. Just gonna put correct. So we can see what's going on here. And then we just need our left fly, and it's gonna be this pose. I'll also see that character is flying a bit here. Okay. It's here. Okay. So, I'm gonna disable the brace here. I'm gonna enable the fly, make a new shape from mix. Disable it again. Mirror the shape key, put it on 1, animate it, and call it run left fly. And we can move this one up to be with the other lefties here. But I'm gonna move it here so that the order is correct. So the things move up in order. So of course I'm gonna disable this here again. And put all of this on constant. So now we see the one here moving up in the order. That's nice. So now we can just normally, yeah, I'm gonna key all of them on all the channels, because in duplicating them I don't want to cause any issues I don't see. There we go. What we can do now is just duplicate them, and then duplicate them again until it's not in frame anymore. Duplicate once more. Yeah, that's the last one. So now the raincoat also works. Go a little bit closer so we see that. But now the raincoat also moves nicely. There we go. So that's our first shot blocked. Yay! All right. So now, we kind of do want to add some other stuff. So we're gonna enable our, just by default, gonna go into pose mode here. Select the bone here. Go there. Nice. Enable our face controls here. And I don't want to auto key this, so I just want them to be open. Maybe look a little bit angry. I mean, you're not going to see that from afar. And then we should have our eye targets still here. Cool. I should just look at the tree, right? So now you should be able to see his eyes, right? Oh yeah, of course, we need to enable. So it looks a bit too much up. So I'm just gonna go like this. Why is his shirt red? Was it always red? I don't remember it being red. Now, go to rendered view. We didn't import our lights here, but hey, you get the idea. Alright. So we have our second shot now, which I'm just gonna block out. Man, what's going on here? Wait, are you? Oh, I didn't key you, did I? You don't have any keys. You shouldn't be. Wait. I know what's happening with the jacket. Whoops. Because I used a gradient on object and on generated. Yeah. I forgot that I made that procedural. No, normally shouldn't happen anymore. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do this, because I should have baked that into the texture. But it's not that bad. It's fine. Cool. Okay. Yeah, now if you check the timing, it's fine, right? It's actually a nice shot. You see the tree, and you suddenly see this boy running on up to the tree. Cool. So back to animation. Also layout animation here. Oh yeah. Had this whole thing set up. Well done. What a shame. So now we go to frame 123 to, I think that's 182. Perfect. Where he arrives at the place. So he doesn't move from this point on somewhat. So what I'm gonna do in here is move him already to the correct position. Yeah, now I want all the keying on, of course. There we go. And then we just reset our maybe rotate even. Come on. Oh no, not this one. A small intersection here, doesn't really matter. Kind of want, yeah, and then our just be back on 0, but we'll fix it in a second. Because what we can do here now is of our shoulders and arms and our feet, so they're the only one we animated. We can still copy this to copy some frames here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one should be the same pose, right? Yes. Is it? Yes. And then these ones, we can just, we don't need that many, duplicate. All right. And then I'm going to delete it. I guess we can put in one more frame. Now we kind of have to cheat where he is at the beginning of this shot, right? We kind of So now it's to end here. Oops. I'm just gonna move this in. I'm gonna have another pose here where he stops. Now I'm just gonna check how this looks in 3D. If he stops here, so he should actually be coming here. Right. So I can even rotate him a bit. And it's not exactly where he came from, but I can go like this. Make sure this is correct. If you use the up and down arrows, now you see how off we were for this last one. Gotta make sure. And he doesn't have to come from out of frame, right? So oops. Now we can start refining this. So in this pose we're gonna maybe make a little bit less extreme because he's already stopping. That made his toe. Okay. And here we're just gonna go see if that makes sense. No. So it makes a couple more, too many keyframes. Come on, only select these ones, yeah. You know. To make this less extreme. It's kind of parading forward here. Yeah, animation can be a lengthy process. And this is definitely weird. Okay, let's just delete this. Let's look in the camera view. Yeah, maybe she wasn't flying. Kind of forgot he pulls his hood down here. Do we still want to include that as a question? Because that's not a shape key, right? Whoops. Can I still make that a shape key? Is it gonna look Let's leave it for now. So we can just have him look around for a second. I'm not gonna meddle too much with his emotions now, but have him look the other way. Okay, it looks kind of okay. Just blocking at this point, right? So I don't want to animate too much now because we still want to have a nice block out where we can see what's happening. Okay, stretchy stretch, don't forget to stretch. Whew. Well, okay, let's go to the next shot. Let's just already kind of start blocking these shots out. Okay. So the start here is 183, and this goes to, oh boy, what's going on here? 295. 295. Okay. So here we have our overhead shot, so we again need to kind of cheat the character's position away a bit. But I mean, everybody everywhere does that, so like just make sure you don't have any scene inconsistencies, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna put him where he should be on this frame. This is gonna be a tough animation, I think. So, alright, again, place him here, rotate him. I'm gonna move his eyes. Yeah, so he should be kind of sitting here. This might be a place where I move one of the cameras actually. Because if he's gonna sit in this corner, I might want him camera a bit more here, I guess. It's an animated camera, so I'm gonna remove the keyframes. Yeah, so now this is gonna be a bit more so our animation starts being a bit more complicated. So I think I'm just gonna move him on this frame. So in the eyes. Come on. Why can I select the frames but not move them? That's because it seems like I did something here. Uh-oh. This is why we do shot-based animation. No. Yeah, it's the position, right? Yeah. So what we did here Now I can't move all of them. Are you kidding me? Why can't I? Oh my. Okay, there we go. Is this the correct? Yeah, this is why we do shot-based animation. Where does this happen? Yeah. I kind of want to do the blocking in one file though, but I should be more careful when moving frames. So I don't know when this happens. Oh, come on. Ah, frustrations. So oh, so I only moved to position. Oh, that's great. So I did move it here. Seems correct. Don't know why this keyframe is here. Okay, so why is he moving here? Okay. Let's save this, and let's incremental save this because I am. Hey Shiva, did you push some naughty word? There. Let's increment save this. So somewhere I only moved all the position keyframes here. Somehow, I should rewatch the stream myself and figure out where that happened. So, kind of want to move him more here, I guess. Kind of want to keep all my thirds, but give him enough space to sit down. All right, and then key his hips, and then sit him down here. I'm gonna be happy that I fixed his knees a couple of streams ago. I never get the hang of animation, how animators do this, but I mean, I understand animation. It seems so weird, like what to key and what not to key. Do I key everything on every frame? For instance, like I do this now, right? But that means that like this entire animation here will already have those eyelets. Except if I, again, animate them here. I'm gonna select everything. I'm gonna put everything on constant again. Okay, I'm gonna select nothing anymore. Yeah, so I already. So gonna check out how we'll fix this with the jacket layer. I'm probably gonna move the sleeves up a little bit. Kind of want to make him as small as possible, right? Looks good in frame. Whew. I'm gonna need a drink. Stay hydrated, my lovelies. It's healthy. Then I look at my plant that I watered earlier. I might have overhydrated my plant a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna fix that later. Wow, we never had so many likes during a stream. Thanks, guys. You are awesome. So yeah, we kind of want to time it a bit as he moves there. Ooh. Yeah. I should just copy these keys. Oh, what did I do? That's let them rotate it so that we have him. Yeah, and then I can kind of see like can take a little bit more time to do this. I should probably also indicate when he starts walking. There we go. Can see that the direction is a bit weird. So in this frame, I'm gonna make it more like this. I freaking broke my glasses, can't see well. Hello Danilo, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for your glasses. You actually broke your glasses, or is the quality of the stream just not good? I can't tell if you're making a joke, man. So yeah, we kind of see that the direction is... Yeah, that makes more sense. Poof. And kind of walks over here. All right. I actually don't have the correct 295 here. Okay. It keeps sitting here for a while. This is a long shot, but I'm playing at half speed. I mean, maybe I should just put it on. There we go. Yeah, so now we've been... Oof. Yeah, shouldn't put that on look depth mode. Yeah, so I can see this is all kind of fast. Happening kind of fast. walking there. Whoops. So I'm standing here. What is happening? What did I do? There we go. I just switched these around. Okay. Good. Just sit a little slower. Yeah. I need to put my face close to the screen to be able to see something. Okay, but that's because of your glasses, right? Not because of the stream quality. Let me check the screen. How is the quality of the stream? Is that okay? Okay, so it's working. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, but if he broke his glasses, then putting it on full HD is not gonna work, I think. Oops. Okay, I just have to double check some stream things. Okay, that's perfect what I see. Okay. Okay. Also, I might turn my cameras invisible for now because it's still gonna work, but the cameras won't be in frame. Won't be as distracting, you know. Cool. And as a last thing for this stream, I'm gonna do the last shot here. Or we'll see how far we'll get with the time we have. Perfect. Alright. We can kind of see now that our camera here is a bit low, so let me enable the cameras. They're going out of post mode, sector camera. We'll go a bit closer here, or a bit farther. And maybe increase the focal length a little bit. Alright, and we kind of do need to look depth mode for this. So we're just gonna pose a little bit of the face here. So I'm just gonna animate our starting face properties here. Yes. Okay. So he then notices something. So we can rotate his head up. Yeah, I'm gonna animate his eyes as well. I should have a keyframe here. Now we're gonna have kind of like a surprised face. I'm a bit earlier already gonna make him look to the left. Not too far though. A little bit like this. Open this mouth a little bit and like what is going on. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and put everything on constant, right? Everything. It can be a bit cheeky here and add a location key for eyelets here, and 2 frames further as well, and then in 3 frames further, close them. A small blink, you know. So I'm just gonna really quickly put this on real time. Again, I kind of see that things are kind of happening a little bit too fast. I'm gonna move some keyframes here, as well as the blink. The blink can go a little bit slower. Even the eye blink, I want on constant. Yeah, so this is the kind of the speed for a reaction here. Sat, and then you kind of. Let's also kind have our body language reflected a bit. So I can have. What am I saying? Lock rod. Then next frame. And then have them down again. Like, I kind of see that he's kind of shrugging. I think wants to be a little bit more subtle. Well, you can. Never mind. Yeah, Danilo, don't let broken glasses stop you. Start animating. I'm actually looking into converting some free Maya rigs to Blender, because there's a bunch of cool rigs out there. I think the director of Into the Spider-Verse actually released a version. It's not the official version from the movie, but released a rig from Spider-Man. And if I haven't done a lot of research, but if I can get that into Blender for some kind of research, or show people how they can put that in Blender too. You know, some people just want to animate, and then you don't need to go through the rigging and look dev process. Just give yourself a great rig to animate and start animating. Just gonna reset these because it's manually put them down, but that's fine. Do one more shot. Right. Oh, this will now be a lot harder because here we need to add the dog. Cool. So I'm gonna incremental save this. And then we're gonna go File, Link, and then I'm actually gonna add the dog first. So we have our final dog here, object. And then we just need the eye inner, waffle body, waffle rig. Almost every time forget that his name is Waffle. I'm gonna hide my camera here. I'm gonna select our waffle here. I'm selected. Oh wait, I'm still in post mode. Okay, never mind. There we go. Make proxy. There we go. And I want to move them both to the characters collection. You two. I want to disable that one, and that one I want to move. All right. So we can keep him under the ground up till now because we don't see him. So I'm just gonna key him here. And I'm gonna move to start 372, and to the end that's gonna be 512. Oh, wow, 1 frame off. There we go. And we're actually gonna move him to his starting position for his first shot. So I'm also gonna go into, let's find a camera. So now I kind of want to pose him into this crawl up position, right? So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm gonna put the body down here. Might even single him out for a second, just to get the pose right. I'm gonna put a reference on my other screen. Dog lying down. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's what people call an underdog. And the the award for best pun during the stream goes to Danilo Pereira this week. Congratulations. Yeah, I get it. Oh man. So I kind of want the these ones to be back and then this to be straight, kind of in front of him, as well as these ones. Then I first kind of want to pose his head down and to the side, kind of lying down. I kind of want the neck to be all the way down here, and then correct with the head a little bit. You kind of, yeah, I think you kind of have to extreme this a bit because he is curling up because he's cold, right? And you're not smiling. Stop smiling. And then his ears kind of flap down like this. Ooh. There we go. Kind of like give him a very sad expression. I want to move this up here. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, there we go. Did I do a whoopsie on the dog? No, it's fine. So his tail is still having problems, which is awesome, he said sarcastically. I think we can fix this if you just go into the bendy bones properties that doesn't have. Where's our tail bendy bone? Yeah. And just add some properties. Yeah, the roll is gonna fix it, I guess. The roll, yeah. There we go. Just want to roll out to follow kind of the curve. Cannot inherit the end roll now. Okay. Okay, and now I kind of want to go back with the floor because I kind of I actually want to put him on the floor, right? And it's a little bit trickier than I thought. I mean, we can pretend he is lying on his think I might have made a boo-boo with his proportions a little bit. Having characters lie on the floor is definitely one of the harder things, because everything needs to touch the floor, but... There we go. We can just move him a little bit more into this corner. Maybe rotate him here a little bit. And then I'm gonna try these eyebrows. Give him a little bit of an angry look. Robert, now I could make a 3D movie. I know Blender for 12 years. Yeah, well, it's been 6 years for me, I think. 6 years of blendering. But I mean, it's like, it doesn't matter in how many years, you know. I think it matters more how many hours you've put into it. Alright, so the second thing is, we can already see our boy here. We want to hide him first, right? So for this first frame, actually, yeah, I might actually hide him, right? And then we'll kind of think about how he's gonna come over here, because he needs to be here at the end, right? So I think I'm already gonna pose him in this pose when he's trying to reach for the dog, because this will give me a sense of where he has to go. Because if I move him like this, well, that might work. Oh god. Oh god, boy, what happened to you? And I know I went a little bit hasty, but... What is... Where's your eyebrow? And why was it there? Oh no. Did I not? It's parented. Why did it flip out? Don't know. Don't care. Let's have him close his mouth again. So yeah, I think he will just be... let's see if this makes sense in the frame. I think I'm gonna rotate this back a little bit more. What is this? What's your jaw? Because the it's a bit overstretched here. Okay, gonna move the neck instead of the head. It's gonna make more sense, yeah. Now a little bit the head. Uh-oh. No. What's happening? Why? Oh. Hello? Why is my mouse okay? Mouse back? Mouse okay? Okay. My mouse was not cooperating for a second. And now he's kind of lounging on the side. Just gonna really quickly, because I have the feeling I'm doing a lot of counter animating here. this. So again, I might move this camera. So I'm gonna enable my cameras here. Is this one animated? No, so it doesn't really matter. I kind of want to have a little bit more like this in frame. Delete the keyframes. Let's disable our cameras so we can see something. Let's go in here and figure out. Just gonna check if I'm in the right keyframe. Yeah. Figure out his pose here. And I think I won't have him touch the dog, but actually just come closer. I'm gonna rotate his hands. I'm not gonna bother about the hand for now. So yeah, this seems like a good pose. Put the camera. So then his eyes, of course, go straight to the dog. There we go. Let's go and check. Let's get it down so it kind of looks down at the dog. Only thing bothering me now are his knees. Luckily we have our knee poles here that we can adjust. Okay. Cool. Blender being Blender. In the playlist you only have 12 episodes. Is that true? Have I been lazy again? Let me check. Could be. So it copies the properties from the previous stream, like a new stream thing, but it doesn't put it in the same playlist, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I only have 12 episodes in there. Whoops! So I can edit this. Yeah, let's do this on stream. That's a good idea. No, I don't want to play my own stream. Your YouTube videos, and I can already add the ones that I'm now having. Why is there an empty stream? Add videos. Yay, they're added now. Thanks for the notification though. My mouse is being a little bit of a... Is my mouse mad? Yeah, I feel my mouse... Oh, wait, no, there was something... Okay, there was something in its... Okay, so it kind of... it works again. Okay. So now in between, we kind of want to have a frame. And one. It doesn't really matter what happens with his legs here. We don't see him. It's always funny, like one of the funniest things I think to do is going into in the viewport of like animated scenes of a movie we're working on, and just see what the animators do with the rest of the limbs. Or I remember working on this skit show where they were holding a tablet, and then you had a POV camera looking at the tablet with the hands, but the camera had to not be inside the face of the kid, right? That didn't have to be the literal point of view. So they stretched the arms out, but it was like the animator was like, okay, let's just put it all the way at the other end of the universe. So it was outside of the room, and his hands stretched through the wall to the camera, and just so his hands were in frame. Kind of funny. I think Kevin MacLeod's music would work good for this short. Oh, maybe. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Ooh, could we get one more like? Then we have 20 likes. This video, that would be awesome. Is this... This is our boy. Of course it's our boy. Now we have so the boy coming like this. I think in between. Let's remove these keyframes. Let's duplicate these actually and have him a little bit more back. Whoops. No. I should make controls for these. Now it comes close like this. Comes closer. Okay, let's just look from the camera. Cool. Okay, and then let's wow, this goes faster than I presumed. Of course I'm being... Would this be bad if this was an over-the-shoulder shot? I wonder. Yeah, no, let's just have him in frame. So move the boy out of the way. Now that I put the dog in frame, I'm gonna readjust the camera because we have a weird tangent here. Let's go like... Yeah, we kind of have to... Because he's gonna raise his head. So 533. Oh, the start is 512. Okay. Okay, let's just brute force this for a second. Yeah, that's gonna make sense. So what I want to do as well is kind of... Oh, this is gonna be hard. Although, let's kind of make him back off a little bit, right? Oh. This was not keyed? How was this not keyed? This was keyed. Oh, it was just not on constant, okay. Okay, so kind of want to put the expression of anger in his face. So I want to open his eyes. Yeah, sorry if this looks like a hot mess. But and we kind of want him subtly. Yeah, there's his jaw. Open that we see kind of teeth. Kind of he's flaring up his ears here. Let's see how this looks on look def. Yeah, I think the camera needs to move back a little bit for this to make sense. Not too much perspective going on. This is a hard shot. Definitely a hard shot. Yeah, so the kid needs to move. This was an animated camera, right? No. So where is eyes? Let's have it look more towards the camera, right? Kind of cheat that he's here instead of over there. Not sure if that's gonna be disturbing. And maybe pull this, make his feet already brace. Why am I seeing your paws here? Animated donut. We got 21 likes. Hey, thanks everybody. New milestone on the channel, 21 likes. I mean, I've been playing around with the idea for a year to just make a fully procedural donut. Still a bit of a weird shot. Oh, I've got one too many frames here. Let's already go to the next one and see how this plays out. To 6:30. Perfect. So now, because it's the same shot, I want to frame him the same. Then we had over here. So I'm just gonna copy these frames and paste them here. And of course have a very fast reaction. Give him a kind of a surprised expression. There we go. Oh, I think one thing that might help us. Oh, it's already on simplify. Thought this was smoothed. Weird. Yeah, I think the protective is gonna show the story a bit better, that he's trying to protect his. Of course, you don't want to block his face from the frame. Can also pose him a little bit better. I can put one in between here. Where he's in between with his eyes closed. It's gonna sell the dynamism of the shot a little bit better. So like, oh. There we go. Oh, haven't we animated size before? Yeah, right. Oh, because it just wasn't keyed. So to help sell this, I'm gonna make him cramp up a little bit. So now it's like this shot is only until here. Didn't see that our camera here. So 552. I was thinking like this is kind of a long shot. Ah, I forgot to place the cup. Blender 3 story. After Rosenthal finished voicing Sylvester, he created Blender 3 to make donuts and breast physics. True story. So I'm gonna this kicks in a frame too late. Oh, I didn't move all the keyframes again, didn't I? No. I hope not. This can go. Wait. Let's go real time again. It's kind of good. Kind of like backing off, still staying low. Some constant. Come on. It's not lying down anymore. So I just want bones of this, not this, to come on, what is happening here? Back here. Oh, but this is for the close-up then. Okay, but then why not have this up here? Okay. Did a weird one. There we go. All right. Let's watch this. Let's go start from frame 1. Now, you can imagine what the short already looks like in blocking. I'm kind of lazy on this block. Alright, you already animated that part. It is about... Well, not animate, we blocked that part. So that's about 550 of the 2,800. So this is gonna be about 6-7 streams for the blocking. And the animation is gonna be... It's mainly gonna be a polish of the block, since we're not intertwining the animation. Like, I think that the opening one is a good showcase of how this can work well. Like, if we have this, like the rain will be animated smoothly, and this will be animated kind of stop motion-y, and that will be kind of what you use pose system for expressions and more. I use the pose system for expressions and more. Oh, if you watch the previous streams, I use bendy bones and such. There's no pose library. I don't have a pose library. I think by the time I have enough poses to make a pose library, advantageous for. So for those who don't know, a pose library is where you make poses and you kind of save them. You can actually put them here in your pose library. You can just put poses in here. But I think by the time I have my poses that I can use for it, I mean, it's such a short. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna regret making this so long. But yeah, it's going fine. So, anyway, let's save this file. Let's actually increment save this for next time. I'm gonna put up a running boy again. And yeah, how many streams will it take until you are designing the end screen? Let's say if the polish, I think this series will take about, in total, 30 or 40 parts. I will not stream the rendering process. I will show every part of the... that would be a bit cheap, I think. No, I will render in between streams. Of course, I did a test render that I showed at the beginning of the stream. And it now takes about 8.9 seconds to render a frame. So if you just take a calculator with us, let's go here. So you have 8.9 seconds. Well, let's say just 9 seconds. Just to be times how many frames did we have in total? Oh, that's the other screen here. Our total is about 3,000 frames. Then times 3,000. That's this many seconds, this many minutes. That's about an entire days of render. And I think for having a noiseless full animation short, that's nice. But yeah. Anyway, let's go over to the end of our stream. Poof. So, yeah. My name is Cedric from Bandite, and I have a Patreon. You find the link down below. If you go to that Patreon, you can find different ways to supporting me. Supporting me will support this channel and will give me more time and more opportunities to invest time in finding things out for you and making. The plan is after this we'll make another short and another short, and we're just gonna keep on making shorts until we have the best shorts in the universe. make 2 renders, one with the viewport render and another final film, so we can understand better in the end. Oh, yeah. I might do that. That's a good suggestion. So anyway, I want to thank my patrons that already support me. You can also find me on Twitter at Genting Gant, that is. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching this stream. And next time we're gonna block out the remaining parts. It's gonna be a couple of streams until we have the blocking process around, and then we can see where we go from there. Alright? So, thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to get notified by every stream. Next stream is gonna be Friday at 1 p.m. Belgium time, so Brussels time, so that's +2 at the moment, Greenwich time, GMT +2 that is. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.